guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Fresha. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, and also comment down below so that way we can get to know each other, girl chats. In today's video, we are doing like an in-depth list of all of like my hygiene products, of what I use for my body, my skincare, my girly parts, things that have worked for me and definitely have changed my life. I feel like as a human in general, especially as a girl, like we have to find things that actually work for us and not what's trending. These are all of the products that I literally have just fell across that works for me. I remember being in high school and like a lot of things that worked for girls in high school was not working for me. All of the opinions are my own. These are things that I've just learned through trial and error. I feel like as a woman, you just have to go through what works for you and what doesn't. Hopefully some of my products work for you guys, and if not, switch to something else. Like that's what this video is for, is to help you guys. I'm actually going to start with dental hygiene because I don't think people understand how important it is to take care of your teeth, take care of your gums. Also, if you don't have good oral care, it can affect other things. You guys definitely want to make sure you're taking care of your teeth. You really only get one set of teeth in this world of veneers. You know, you get one set. So I always start off with brushing my teeth first. I always use the Pronamel toothpaste. Any of the Pronamel toothpaste is really good. You can get this from Target, Walmart, literally anywhere. I'm really big on like how things taste, and I just feel like this tastes the most fresh. You know, I've tried Crest, I've tried all of the other ones. You know that toothpaste that feel like very gritty? I don't like that. So with the Pronamel, it just tastes very fresh, and I just feel like it keeps my breath fresh for a long period of time as well. After I brush my teeth, I go in with my Grin Fine Tight Teeth floss. This is the only floss that I use. They have multiple different like kinds of floss, but I feel like anything by this brand is going to be great for you. You are supposed to use regular floss as well. I do use regular floss sometimes, but majority of the time, honestly, I just use this tooth floss. It's very important to floss your teeth. Brushing your teeth is one thing, but flossing your teeth is so important. So you want to make sure that you're flossing. I like to floss at least 2 to 3 times a day. You can just put it in your bag. Even if you have like a tiny bag, sometimes what I do is take a few of those and put it in like a little small Ziploc bag and put it in my purse if I'm wearing like a small purse. But you always want to keep floss on you like 24/7. The next thing that I do is I use some type of mouthwash. I love this Crest Advanced Extra Whitening mouthwash. My best friend put me on this. I have actually been noticing a difference in my teeth. A lot of people be asking me like, how do you keep your teeth so white? I take care of my teeth, but I feel like everybody in my family have like really nice sets of teeth. So thank God I was blessed with that. Now we're gonna move over to body care. I'm not gonna really play around. For my body wash, I really like to use the Native body wash, but I'm all out of that. And anytime that I'm out, I always resort to Dove. I feel like you just can never go wrong with Dove. Like good, clean, old-fashioned Dove is gonna do the trick. This is the deep moisture, and I also have the bar as well that I use for my lady parts. When it comes to cleaning your vaginal area, we have our outer labia and then we have our inner labia, and that is what you want to clean. You always want to make sure that everything that you use down there is very unscented, but you do want to clean down there because our vaginal area is very closed most of the time. Bacteria, sweat, anything is just trapped in there. So you do want to make sure that you wash. Just make sure that it doesn't go inside, if that makes sense. I feel like when I was growing up, that was very confusing for me because a lot of people used to tell me like, you're not supposed to use soap down there. And that makes you think as a girl not to use soap down there at all, just to use water. And baby, water is not going to work by itself. You need to use some type of unscented soap. You don't have to use body wash, but you can use like a regular bar Dove soap, unscented. And like I said, just make sure you wash like the outer labia, the inner labia, and then you should be good to go. Another thing that worked for me when it comes to vaginal health is the honey pot boric acid. It was a period of time where I was kind of struggling with keeping my pH balance, and I noticed it was really because I was wearing tampons. I feel like tampons definitely knocked my pH off every single time that I was on my period, and it caused me to have like a smell. It wasn't like a fishy smell. It was just a smell that you know that your pH is off. So I went to my gynecologist and she never would find anything. She's just like, you know, it's just your pH from your period or whatever. And so I just switched over to the pads. I have Always pads. I also have the honey pot pads. I feel like it helps with my period cramps when I use the honey pot infused pads. I swear I feel like I'm sitting on cool. If you notice like after your period your smell is a little bit off or like your pH is off, try to switch to pads. So with that being said, I started trying out the honey pot suppositories. Baby, when I say you just pop that thing in there, you put on a panty liner after your period, and you can do it up for up to 3 days. But I honestly, after the first day, you're back fresh, and it smells good. Like, it's a little greedy when it starts like melting and coming out, but when I tell you it will get you back on track after your period, please try it out if you have not tried it. When I say I live by that, I live by those suppositories. It's going to be such a changer for you. Of course, you always want to make sure that you consult your gynecologist, or if there's a smell or something that is irregular for you, definitely always reach out to your gynecologist. But if you know for a fact that it has something to do with like your period, or you maybe have left your tampon in for a little too long during your period or whatever, just pop that thing in, and when I tell you, you're gonna be so fresh. Thank me later on that. Okay, so back to like body care. When it comes to the shower, I always like to have like a good little scrub in the shower. I don't do it all the time, but I always try to exfoliate my skin at least like once a week. This is the Tree Hut Cotton Candy scrub that I love. I showed you guys this in my last routine. Another scrub that I love is the Raw Sugar scrub. This is the Watermelon and Fresh Mint. This is very thick compared to the Tree Hut, so you do have to put like a little bit of water in it just to loosen it up, because this is real sugar. Like, this stuff is so thick, but it's really good. I actually like it. After I get done scrubbing, I always go in with like some type of shower oil or like shower moisturizer or something like that, because after you exfoliate your skin, it's really dry. Like, you feel like a prune. I go in with the Brazilian Foreplay. This is their moisturizing shower cream gel, and this is how the shower gel looks. It's really, really good. You might want to give it a try. I actually got this in like a travel pack. You use this moisturizer like I said, after you exfoliate, to kind of bring moisture back into your skin. We're gonna continue to go with like what I moisturize with. Y'all know. Actually, this is actually not my favorite one. My favorite one is actually the pomegranate kind, but I kind of low-key fell in love with the vanilla cashmere. Y'all got me. Y'all got me. Everybody loves this specific scent, and y'all got me. Okay, it does smell good. I guess I have to admit it, but it doesn't smell better than the pomegranate. This is the EOS 24-hour moisture body lotion. Again, this is the vanilla cashmere kind. So I always mix my lotions with oil. It doesn't matter which oil you use, honestly, but the Osea body oil smells amazing. Like, a little of this goes a long way. Don't just be squirting it crazy. I usually just squirt some of this in my hand. I take a little bit of lotion, and then I just mix it. And it gives you like that perfect glow to your skin. It smells so amazing together. Always mix your lotions with some type of oil. The Osea is kind of a little bit expensive if you're just looking for something to start off that's affordable. I would suggest the Vaseline Cocoa Radiant. You can just get this from Target. You can mix it the same way that you would mix the Osea oil. This is really good as well. It's very inexpensive, very affordable. It's just a little bit more heavier than the Osea, so I prefer like a light oil, so that way it's not like getting on my sheets or anything like that. If you're just starting out and you want to kind of see how oils mix with lotions and what's the difference, then definitely start off with something like this. For my smell goods, I always keep some type of like body oil scents. You can get these like little roll-on body scents from the hair store. I don't understand why people are not talking about these. Like, I understand we all want to be like shopping at Sephora and getting like the expensive sprays, but when I tell you, nothing is better than these these little roll-on scents from the hair store. When I tell you, they last for forever. Like, I can be in the club somewhere where it's like smoke and all that in the air, and people are like, what is that? Girl, this is Versace. Okay, from the hair store. Like, when I tell you, it's only like $3.99. So I like to just take some type of oil first, like an oil-based scent first, and then I go in with the spray. And I feel like that makes your whatever spray that you have, that smells good, that makes whatever spray that you have last longer if you put some type of oil down. My favorite perfume right now is Mix Bar from like Target. You can get it from Target, but the favorite scent is Vanilla Bourbon. When I say this smells amazing, I'll show you guys so that way you can kind of like see how it looks. It smells amazing. Where I put that oil scent down, I'm just going to spray a little bit of that on top. And when you mix it, that's how you come up with like your signature scent. You never want to put just one scent on. You always want to mix it with something. I feel like that's when you smell the best, is when you mix like 2 or 3 different smells. So yeah, that's my secret of like how I smell good. I always put them on my wrist, in the back of my neck, my ankles. Sometimes I do like to always spray my hair. So you just want to make sure you're not putting it on the front of your neck. If you know, you know. You don't want them to taste your perfume, if that makes sense. So always put it like on the back of your neck or like behind your ears, or just something cute and dainty to where it's like not gonna mess up anything. Remember when I was telling you guys about like how when I was in school, I used to try to wear like the women's deodorant. I used to try to wear like the spray deodorant. Honestly, I was musty by 2 p.m. Then I started using men's deodorant. I'm like, I need something stronger, and what better products can I find than like the men's section? So I'm like always in their section, like getting their stuff. This Degree 48 Hour deodorant is the only deodorant that works for me. When I tell you this keeps you fresh, and it doesn't even smell like a man, like you can't even tell. This is the Cool Rush scent, and it doesn't smell like anything, so you don't have to worry about like smelling like a man or anything like that. If you feel like women's deodorant is not working for you, and you feel like you have some type of smell throughout the day even though you did already put on deodorant, try to switch over to men's deodorant and see if that works for you. So now we have reached my favorite part of this video, which is skincare. I love taking care of my skin. There is no secret about that. I love skin products. I feel like I've helped so many of my friends when it comes to skincare products. I'm just really good at it. Like, I know what I'm talking about, and I know what works for me, and then I like to recommend it. I actually got sponsored by Dermrays. This is not a sponsored video, but they did give me this as a sponsor. This is a LED face mask. This has been such a staple in my skincare routine ever since I got it. I went over all of the lighting settings and all of that in my last video that I just did, like my nighttime routine, so you guys can check that out. I'll leave it here. Red light therapy is so good for your skin. It's good for creating like collagen, keeping you young and keeping those wrinkles from forming. You definitely want to try to have some type of lighting type of therapy. You don't have to have a face mask. They have so many different products on Amazon, like little tools that you can use to kind of shape your face, keep your face very tight. Definitely try some type of like red light gadget in your skincare routine. After I use the therapy mask, I go in with my cleanser, and I use the CeraVe. This is the only cleanser that I usually use. I mean, if it's not broke, don't fix it, but I love to use this cleanser. It's also like a lot of Korean skincare cleansers that I would recommend as well. I will leave those recommendations down below, like in the description box, but this is my go-to. Like, very inexpensive, works for me. I have dry skin. I feel like this doesn't really strip all of the moisture from my skin. It just gives me that perfect cleanse. So definitely try this out if you haven't before. Next is the Ordinary Glycolic Acid Toner. I love this toner. You also can use this toner for under your underarms to kind of help you from sweating over time. This is not as harsh as like my Thayer's Rose Water. I noticed that when I use the Thayer's, I feel like if you use too much, it'll burn your skin. And with this, I just never had that problem. I also feel like this also doesn't strip my skin. Anything by The Ordinary is very affordable. So if you haven't tried it, you can get it from Ulta. You can get this line from Target. Definitely give it a try. Stay consistent with it. And leave some comments down below if this has ever worked for you guys. This is like my holy grail. Like, I love this toner. Another affordable brand is the Good Molecules brand, and I use their niacinamide serum. I love serums that you can use in the AM or the PM simply because like some serums you can only specifically use at night, so that way you don't have any sun damaging. I love this one because you can use it in the daytime and nighttime. It really doesn't matter, and it's actually very moisturizing. A little goes a long way with this one as well. Another thing that brings moisture to my skin is the bio oil. They say that this helps with discoloration, but I haven't seen anything that really helps with my discoloration. Like when I was younger, I used to lick my lips a lot, and now I've learned that it has created like a dark like shadow above my lip and also under my lip. I really feel like I'm just gonna have to go to a dermatologist to help with my discoloration when it comes to that. Or if you guys know anything that kind of helps with like the 5 o'clock shadow like around the mouth, please leave some comments down below because I definitely have it. But I just use this bio oil to give me that glow after I put on my moisturizer. This is the Corey's, I think I'm saying it right. I'm gonna leave the name on here, but this is the poreless skin cream. Moisturizes your skin, but it also like it does what it says. It like minimizes your pores. And then I use the bio oil on top of any like cream that I'm using. So the order that you're supposed to go in when it comes to your skincare is cleanser, toner, serum, and then I use a cream and then I go in with some type of oil to lock in everything. Some other things that I want to touch on as well is like mask. You always want to do like a good reset when it comes to like face mask and things like that. I actually have a steamer, but it's like under my sink in my bathroom. I don't feel like going to get it, but I usually do my steaming every single week. So like on Sundays, if I do like a pamper routine on myself, I turn on my steamer, and while I'm putting on my steamer, I put on my face mask. I love the Pixie vitamin C face mask. It's like a milky face mask that you can get from Target. I've been using this face cream for like 2 years, and it lasts you a long time. It comes with like a little spoon on the side, but I broke it. But this face mask is very like hydrating. Compared to other face masks, I guess you can say that this is inexpensive, but I mean, give it a try. Some things you do have to spend a little bit more money on, just so that way you can have a good outcome, because everything that's affordable doesn't mean that it's good. And another face mask that I use is by L'Oreal, and this is their Pure Clay Mask. To me, it tingles a little bit too much. So I feel like if I want my skin to like, if I want that like sensation, then I will use the clay mask. This is another mask that I use every blue moon. Okay guys, so I feel like I've touched on everything: dental, body care, skincare. The thing I didn't touch on is hair, but I just feel like hair goes without saying. Good shampoo, good conditioner. I use Olaplex. Just make sure that you guys are washing your hair, especially if you're going outside a lot or if you're going to the club. Just make sure that you keep your hair smelling amazing. I hope that you guys enjoyed this in-depth hygiene routine video. I hope that you found something that you could use or something that you haven't heard of before. I feel like a lot of our hygiene videos are kind of the same because we're girls, and come on, like we basically use like the same products. It's always been like that. But I hope that is something in this video that you guys have never heard of, or that you guys seen but just wanted to know more of what it does, or like how the products will react to your skin. Anything that you guys can relate to of what I said, give it a try and see if it works for you, especially those boric acid suppositories. I cannot stress that enough. Try it out and then come back and tell me how it is. Again, my name is Fresha. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Again, please make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment down below so we can do some type of girl chats. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.